Big Goodwin here, and eventually we will. This is my review for Star Wars The Clone Wars, Season 7, Episode 12, Shattered. The episode, and it's not going to be a real long review. First, I'd like to say like, subscribe, share, check out my subscribe star, and ring that bell if you subscribe for notifications. So, this episode is... Now, the last episode was very exceptional. Quite incredible, actually. But this episode tries to be very cinematic in scale and really set the tone with dramatic scores that kind of overpower the whole episode. There's not a lot of dialogue, and the music plays all throughout and kind of drowns out every other kind of sound. So it like I said, it tries to set very dramatic tone with the events that are going around and about to play out, and the events that are kind of playing out in the background of this episode. Now, I thought it was really interesting that we did get to see some Episode 3 Revenge of the Sith dialogue and kind of a scene from it. But the episode itself wasn't all that impressive. It's really slow paced. There's not a lot of talking in it. And it really makes me... it's interesting to see all this from Ahsoka's perspective. Essentially, this is just Revenge of the Sith from Ahsoka's perspective. But I still kind of feel like I'd rather see the perspective of other Jedis that we didn't necessarily, get a lot from in Revenge of the Sith. I kind of want a 12 to 22 episode miniseries of just the other Jedis. You can have a part 1 that is building up to it, and a part 2 to, them dealing with Order 66 and resulting in their execution. You can do 2-part to be continued episodes that cover individual Jedis like Aayla Secura, Luminara, Barriss Offee, Ki-Adi-Mundi, and the list just, it goes on. But I'd really like to see things from their perspective in an animated series or a live action perspective. It would be really nice to see things from their perspective, how the clones abruptly turn on them. You only get glimpses of that in Revenge of the Sith, and this whole thing's obviously going to be from Ahsoka's perspective. So, yeah, it wasn't a great episode. It wasn't a bad episode. It was all pretty average. It tells you how Rex gets the inhibitor chip out of him, and that's pretty much the gist of the episode. That Order 66 happens. Ahsoka has to figure out how to get the inhibitor chip out of Rex. She sets free Darth Maul as a distraction to do so. But other than that, there's really not much else to say about this episode. I'd give it like a 5 out of 10. It's just average at best. There's nothing special about it. It is somewhat disappointing, but it shouldn't be, because I kind of knew this would be from Ahsoka's perspective anyway. And that's kind of the whole point of this, I think. But like, subscribe, share. Let me know your thoughts and feelings on what you wanted to see in the episode. Any way you thought the episode could be better or would have been better. And like I said, like, subscribe, share, ring that bell for notifications. Check out my subscribe star. And stay awesome. Rock on.